Well, it would help if I switch the mute button off, wouldn't it? Duh. My God. Good morning. I hope you're well. It's Friday and it's the 4th of April and it's just gone 9 o'clock in Europe. Here's a story. Yeah, I must learn to unmute the mute button. Will help, wouldn't it? But I think everything is working now. Yeah, I think it is. I think I'm coming through loud and clear. Okay, so here we are. Let's just do a. Still got my sterling dollar, euro. The account is pretty much unchanged from yesterday after I had an amazing comeback on that Dow trade. I can show you that Dow trade now, not because I want to rest on my laurels, because that's not what it's about. It was just to I would you believe it? I bought just there. And I rode it all the way up to there. At which point I thought, I cannot afford to let this go back down again on me. And I clicked out. It was about 41,002 or 3. And it was a really strong comeback. And I did the same in the Nasdaq, although comeback wasn't as strong there. Okay, so here we are. It's a new day. Can't rest on your laurels. You're back at it. And let's check the 5-minute chart. So we got a first bar negative set up here in the FTSE, so please stand by for that. I am buying that immediately. That's a first bar negative that is just set up. It came in at 8414. It went as low as 8410. My fill is bad. 8416. I didn't even put it in full size. Let me just post that in Telegram. So that's a let me just post that. First bar negative set up, bought. I should have been on the ball, but I wasn't. And now I have to contend with a worse fill, and I didn't even get it to trade it in full size. Shit. But okay. I'm already a few points in profit. But that setup here is what we call a first bar negative. Hopefully you got a better fill than I. The trigger was a move below 8414, and that has just triggered. Right, I'm just going to have to live with the fact that I didn't get full size. Let's look at the DAX index. The first 5 minutes had a first bar negative, but perhaps more importantly, we were testing the low end of the overnight range, and here's the overnight range. I'm adding to my FTSE to make it a complete trade. I'm currently watching the DAX on a 5-minute chart. I feel like that we have tested a low here, the overnight range. Once this 5-minute bar has completed, I could see myself putting a buy order in above the high. But let's just see. My FTSE position is not doing very well. Coming down to prior bar low again. As you can see, my stop losses are down here. And they are actually being approached. So after having been in profit, I'm now in a loss. I'm keeping an eye on another screen while watching for a setup here in the DAX. That orange line you see up here is where the DAX closed yesterday. And in the big picture, this is what it looks like. FTSE is coming back into the light. I'm going to add to the FTSE above. So I'll add to the FTSE here. That was a very small add. We're coming up to the completion of that 5-minute bar here. I could see myself doing what's called buy on close. With a stop loss of 530. Oh, it's just big stops though. That's the thing. So I bought the DAX, as you can see, on a buy on close. Unfortunately for me, the FTSE is actually making new lows again. So that is all of a sudden not looking good at all for the FTSE. DAX had 2 bull bars after testing the overnight range low. And I bought on the completion of that bar there That has turned out to be the completely wrong thing to do. And FTSE is very weak. I'm going to get stopped out now. My stop losses are at 96, 94, and 91. That was the one. That was the second. Damn. And DAX is turning around as well. Just going to put that into my Telegram for the record. It's like it just went up above this high here. Wow, I'm in for a really bad start. I'm still in the FTSE. My initial position didn't get triggered, but I'm in for a really bad start, as you can see. Market is not in bargain hunt mode. And I'm close to being stopped out in the DAX as well. My stop loss is at 47, currently trading at 54. We've been as low as 48. Ah! And it's just gone below prior bar low. Oh man, that sucks. Literally 30 points jump after something I would have done, which is to buy prior bar low. Never nice to have this kind of start. I got 8 minutes until the current 15-minute bar completes. As you can see, the software is saying that there's an aggressive school run. I haven't used the aggressive school run for a while. So here's the hourly chart. So it shows you the picture really vividly. Got a morning low at 514, then 524. We're currently trading at 528. I think if I hadn't just lost 70 points in the DAX, I would be a buyer here. Buying below. Actually, maybe I should do it anyway. In smaller size. No, the DAX moves fast, just so you know that. And I've just done it in a very small size. It was meant to be free, but it's one of those occasions. Would I ever allow myself to add an extra here while you're technically adding to losing? Well, yeah, if you sort of have this idea that you wanted to be a buyer in an area here, I would say so, but I'm not going to do it today. I think I'll just leave it at this and see what happens at this overnight low. See, the FTSE is holding, and that's what's interesting. So I've reduced my stake size by 2/3. But my fill was bad. I think that's my fault, but it's not the broker's fault. I was slow to click. I should have clicked down here, or I should have put an order. If you're using the software that I've developed, try and hold in the control button and roll the mouse, and then hold in the shift button and roll the mouse, and you'll see it says either buy or sell. It's quite easy to add orders. Yeah. Well, this could be a short session for me. I am completely wrong-footed. Granted, it's a much smaller size, but I'm still wrong. Stand by. I'm going to add to my long position in the FTSE. And I'll probably also buy the DAX again. So I'm buying the DAX again. Let me just show you status. So I've got 2 DAX positions and a FTSE position. My stop loss was at 478 and the market went 484. I think I'm gonna let this FTSE actually close above these 2 bars here before I add to it. And let's have a look at the DAX, and let's get rid of these lines here and here. So here's a clean chart on a 15-minute chart. So what's happening here? Here's the overnight range. We tested the low of the overnight range. And this is the 15-minute chart currently, 50 seconds from completing. And it looks like normal school run would say long above here, but the box says that we should be short here. And I wonder if it did actually trade up here at 622, I would be in a really good profit, and I would probably add to it. So here we go, in a few seconds away. Not saying that there will be a signal immediately anyway, but here's the box, and the lines are sort of drawn up. And my FTSE is back in negative. I'm not going to do anything now. Just waiting. If I get stopped out of the DAX. I'm just going to go, yeah, that's not my morning. I'm going to walk away. But I would really like to add to the FTSE if it begins to rally above, say, 16. But that's a big ask, isn't it? If. Otherwise, I'm going to go, right, that was expensive for my account. I'm bowing out. My God, I am rubbish today. What the hell? School runner will trigger a short position here at 484. That was my add-on got stopped out. I suppose it could be a complete meltdown. I have made a decision. I'm not going to take this school run short. I have lost too much this morning. Yep, so they're not critical losses, but I just feel not seemingly trading very well. So the setup is valid. I can see that, but I'm thinking I need a stop of 130 odd points, 150. I'm not in the mood for that. As you can see, we're just tethering on me being stopped out. See that? Currently trading at 96. Whoa. My God, when it jumps, it really does jump, doesn't it? Look at that. Someone was able to push the DAX by 40 points in seconds. Look at that. I got a profitable position. Sorry, I shouldn't mock myself like that, but it is funny. You know when you're shit? Well, that was a short-lived rally. I'm glad I didn't add in the FTSE. It does make me think that I should take this school run short at 84. Yeah, I think I will. I've taken that short, my fill is 78, and I obviously stopped out on my, I'll post full. 21, 478. 21, 548. Got filled at the absolute low. My FTSE is not looking good now. Just show you my account. My oh, I am close to being stopped out in the FTSE. I'm adding to my DAX. Small, but I am adding. Oh dear. Seem to have an issue with the OBS software. Just so you know, that's the one that controls the YouTube streaming. I've been stopped out of the FTSE. I've lost quite a lot of money this morning. So as you can see, I'm short the DAX, and I have no real sense of where I would take profit. We're just slicing below. So we're trading down here, as you can see. So looks like 21,000. I think that's going to happen this morning. So every single one of my positions, my add-ons, are now losing. Wow, I am in it for it today, huh? Jesus. This is the FTSE. Yesterday's low in the FTSE was 8384. Looks like we're gonna see that again. There it is. My stop losses are in place. I would sell the FTSE at 98 if I had an opportunity to. I put in the order. My DAX is not looking good. I'll delete my FTSE order again. It didn't go as high as I had hoped. I want to establish a little bit of a FTSE position. So I've done half size. And I'll add to it. I'll establish another FTSE position. Here's the story in the DAX. I think I'll add another short position in the DAX. All these stops have a 70-point stop. All these positions have a 70-point stop loss. I'll add another one in the FTSE. DAX is close to making new lows. I'm going to close some DAX here. Close some DAX, so you can see. I'll close some FTSE here. Haven't quite made back what I lost, but working on it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't say that I redeemed myself, but I've certainly clawed back a lot of the losses. Which under the circumstances doesn't feel too bad. I think I'll just put the stop loss at break even on these two. Wow. I don't know whether to congratulate myself or go, what the hell were I thinking? But I was down a lot, and well, it's all for you to see. So I'm gonna finish here. My account started at, I've lost £300, I think, thereabouts. I'll post the entire transaction history, obviously, for full transparency, but you can also review the video, of course. I finished I think I started the session at 23,007, call it 800. So yeah, definitely lost money. Can I ask you just to manage this position yourself, please? Thanks a lot. Whew. It was lovely to do and witness this with you. This is a really weak market. That's why I kept adding and adding. And the result of it, yeah, it was risky, without a doubt. But had I not traded like a complete fucking idiot, this would have been a very good morning. Thanks a lot for being here. I will probably be back for the US. I'm not sure yet. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.